was a huge matchup on the gridiron between two East End rivals as Henrico traveled to Verona, both teams fighting for playoff positioning. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. Henrico versus Varina. It's a game that has gone either way year to year, but this season the stakes were pretty high. Both had a chance to notch a quality victory and move up the playoff rankings. Verina coming in with only one loss to Hermitage, while Henrico had just two against Hermitage and Highland Springs. Now, history was on Verina's side. Henrico had not won at the home of the Blue Devils since 1992. Senior night at Verona, that's right, 1992 was the last time Henrico would go to the home of the Blue Devils and pull out a victory. Most of you kids watch this weren't even born. I remember the 90s well. It means I'm really, really old. Henrico, not feeling old on defense. First quarter, nice stop by number 18, Lamar Teal, and then they get things going on the ground on offense. That play was good, and the quarterback keeper, Lawrence Chambers. Chambers picks up a first down with that run and would set it up for this. The out pass, swing pass, he's got his man. Chambers hooks up with Justin, all good, and it is all good. For Henrico, they take the early 7-0 advantage, and Henrico Warrior defense was ready to play as well. Verona quarterback, Brian, don't call me Brian Logan with the pass, it's picked. Number 10 with the interception, and Henrico all of a sudden in business. But Verina's defense would rise up and get to Chambers right here, and he dropped the rock. And Verina, Johnny on the spot, number 35, Nazir Jordan with recovery would lead to this. Follow the big guy in the end zone, number 20. Jermaine Boone, no, I don't have the football, but Steven Richardson does. Yeah, dude, camera on me, man. I scored the touchdown. Touchdown run for Richardson, 7-7, and all of a sudden Verina, well, they kind of got their groove back, as this kid likes to show. Blue Devils tied with Henrico, and later on, the defense still getting after it. Check out the sack right there on Chambers. It looked like momentum had swung in this one after the Blue Devils tied it, and indeed it did. Verina on the move, firing, finding, wide receiver, Dominique Hayes Nelson, actually running back. Then back to the ground again to lead to this. Where are you, little guy? Steven Richardson, second touchdown of the night. Verina in the second half has a 14-7 lead with 4:45 left in the third. Still in the third. Warriors, watch this. He hurdles a man, does Chambers. That is a top play of the month nominee. And then we go to the fourth. Warriors desperate for that tying score. This might help a bit. Connecting, firing, and finding Jihad Kata. And then Chambers. Jihad Carter, touchdown, Henrico, Warriors. Fire back, it's 14 all, 10:56 to go. Now, under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. The quarterback, Brian Logan, keeps it, and he fumbles it. And Jalen Adkins recovers it. So the Warriors with a chance to take the lead, and the run by Ellison, touchdown. Tyrell Ellison, touchdown run around the right side, and all of a sudden Henrico up 21-14, and that would be your final.
I'm just knowing I got to get in the end zone no matter what, so I seen it clog up a little bit, so I knew I had to bounce it to the outside. They had me at a nice angle, so I had to make a dive for the end zone, and we got that victory. I think this gives us a lot of momentum going forward. No matter who we play, we feel like we can beat anybody.
Meanwhile, in the West End, Freeman played host to Tucker. Each with plenty to play for, as each team still had a chance to grab one of the final playoff seeds. And on the first rainy night on the gridiron, this game, well, turned pretty sloppy early, and then turned into high drama down the stretch. First of all, a hearty congratulations to your 2017 homecoming queen. There she is in the purple, Molly Herring. Congratulations, queen for a night. Douglas Freeman, an old school rivalry taking on Tucker. Both teams looking to make their way into postseason action. And I said it was sloppy early. Well, it didn't look that way on the opening drive. Jack Pollard, room to rumble and then some, deep into Tucker territory. First down, Freeman, and the Rebels look like they're going to put this one into the end zone. Firing, finding, wrong guy. It's Michael Jackson gets the pick. Tigers get the ball back, and then on their offensive possession, they're going to drop the football. It's a fumble. Freeman recovers. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. So Freeman's going to score, right? There's a run on 4th and goal. Did he get there? Did he get there? No, he did not. The Tucker defense holds, so a turnover on downs. No score after the first quarter. Somebody's going to get things going on offense, right? Well, this play right here looks like it's going to work. Keontae Thompson for Tucker in the second quarter. Big-time run, gain of over 20 yards. And he gets the ball in the Freeman territory, and that would lead to this. Firing, finding, receiver caught, down to the goal line. It's Michael Jackson again. From Dylan Jennings. They're going to score now. 1-yard touchdown. No, he dropped the football. Another turnover. Freeman survives that Tucker drive, and the Rebels are back in business. And so was this guy. Boy, was he a shot of adrenaline. Mr. Amari Pleasance, feeling quite pleasant, thank you very much. Big run there. And then Pollard left with an injury, and Pleasance and the offense, well, they didn't skip a beat. It was next man up. Touchdown Pleasance, a touchdown pass from Alec Erickson to Pleasance makes it 7-0 Rebels. And then the Rebels come marching on again. Quarterback keeper, Erickson. Good for a first down. Rebels looking to take a 2-score lead and seize momentum in this one. Nice fake. Gets our camera guy to fake. But it works for the Rebels. Faked out the defense as well. As number 31 is going to have a heck of a celebration. Ned Mize. Touchdown. Rebels. And then watch this. I don't know if they practice this at home or what. Oh, the okie doke. Missing every punch. Touchdown Freeman. 14-0 lead over the Tigers. This game is over, right? Wrong! Tucker's got something to say. And it's Dylan Jennings to Michael Jackson. First down. Still on the drive. It would lead to this. The handoff. Patrick Taylor. Touchdown. Tucker. 14-7 now. Still time. And the Tigers would get the football back and have one more shot at it. Roll out. The pass, Jennings finds Taylor. First down, Tucker. Tick, tick, tick. 3rd and goal at the 10. 47.5 seconds remaining. Roll out, firing. Finding nobody. Knocked away, nice defense by Tyreek Mines. So now it all comes down to this play. 4th and goal at the 10. 42 seconds to go. Same play. Same result. Incomplete. Jackson can't haul it in. And the Freeman Rebels survive. They get the win on homecoming night. Douglas Freeman 14, Tucker 7. We hit the volleyball court when we return. The Lady Wildcats look to improve on their great year as the postseason nears against James River. Plus, Hermitage keeps humming on the gridiron. Could they stay unbeaten against Godwin? That's next.
Don't always have time to watch Sportswire on your TV? No problem. Episodes are available anytime on the web at watchsportswire.com. And it works just as well on your phone. Watch Sportswire anytime, anywhere at watchsportswire.com.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Deep run Lady Wildcats. Keep your eye on them on the volleyball court, taking on James River. They're going to be a tough out in the playoffs. If they get eliminated in the playoffs, they're very good and a very nice class for girls volleyball. Between them, Glenn Allen, Godwin, all have a very good shot. And there's one of the reasons why. Point Wildcats. They get the kill to open the opening set. At number 1 really gets it going for them. She's great at service. Emma Top with the ace. Deep run in control in the first set. Rapids aren't a bad team, though. James River on the serve, and this one works wonders. They get the point. And this would be a very close set. Back and forth we go. Rapids again on the serve. Wildcats try to set it up. All they can do is get it back over, and that would lead to this. The kill, number 26, getting it done. Point Rapids. Wildcats, though, seize control of first set late. James River for the kill. Nice dig by Deep Run. And look at the effort, keeping that one in play and in for this. Deep Run setting it up and knocking it down with the point. And it's Emma Top once again getting it done for Deep Run. Still first set, looking for that final point. Again, great dig. Excellent pass by the setter. Finds a hole in the defense. Point Wildcats. That was number 3 on the job. 25-19 was your score after the first set. We go to the second set, switching sides. Remember, first 1 to 3 wins. James River gets off to a nice start with a point right there, and then it was all Deep Run in the second set. I mean, this was dominant, setting it up, and this time the Rapids keep it alive, but to no avail. Watch this. Gets the point once again. The excellent kill on the outside from the outside hitter, and Wildcats in business on the serve. Annie Tynes. Deep Run. That'll work. That dog will hunt. Point Wildcats. Season control, like I said, of the second set. And taking a commanding lead. A perfect serve right there. She goes short. James River had no answer for that. Rapids trying to rapidly get back in it. Not happening. Not in this set. Once again, Emma Top with the point. Wildcats 25-8. In dominant fashion, we go to the third and final set. If that's a giveaway at all, after that second set action, that's a point for the Wildcats once again. They're going to be a very hard out. It's going to be very interesting come playoff time. This is a young volleyball team, too. A lot of freshmen and sophomores. There's another point for the Wildcats, number 42. Camden Harrison getting it done. And the Wildcats, just a couple of points away from putting it away. The ace gonna get it done for Deep Run. And then again to the corner. Wildcats gonna take this set as well, and they're going to win it 25-14 as that is out. They win 3-0.
Let's go up tempo. We start with football, where Glen Allen rebounded after a loss to TJ with a win over John Marshall. The story in this one was once again running back Devin Flowers. Flowers ran for 305 yards and 5 touchdowns in the victory. Last week he had 355 yards and 5 touchdowns. So if you're doing the math at home, that's 660 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns in just 2 games. Incredible. To field hockey now, where Godwin continued their success with a 5-0 win over Tucker. Molly Wheeler was involved in every goal. She had 2 goals with 3 assists, and Maddie Grega had 2 goals to go with 2 assists as well. In guys volleyball, it took 4 sets for Deep Run to slay the Maggie Walker Green Dragons. JT Scott led the way with 9 assists and 5 digs, and Aaron Hedberg and Matt Hodges each had 3 kills apiece. Several area runners and teams had strong finishes in the milestat.com Invitational on Saturday. Deep Run Zachary Levitt finished in 7th place, while Freeman's Ryan McCracken took 8th. Glen Allen's Ali Ibrahim was 10th overall. The Wildcats finished 2nd as a team on the guys' side. Meanwhile, Glen Allen's Lily Snow had a 10th place girls finish in the girls' race. And finally, for years, the VHSL Spring State Playoffs have been in the northern neck of Virginia. That means long trips up I-95 for yours truly. But in 2018, the state championships come home. Deep Run and Glen Allen will host the semifinals and finals. I personally thank you, VHSL, for turning a 100-mile trip or so into a 5 or 6 mile adventure.
Back to the gridiron now. Congratulations, it's homecoming at Hermitage, taking on Godwin, and that is about to. That's a former homecoming queen. She is crowning the new queen of 2017. Katie Bailey, homecoming king. That was Mateo Jackson. That's not Mateo Jackson, but he gets to wear that pretty sweet-looking crown. Number 5, Mateo Jackson, doing all of his work on the football field. Godwin and Hermitage. And you got to say, going into this one, Hermitage had a tough early season slate, and this is kind of the meat of their schedule where they're taking on some old school district opponents. That field goal was going to give them an early 3-0 lead. And you'd think they're going to cruise in this one, right? Well, it was looking good early. The run that set up the field goal, then the touchdown pass. Touchdown, Ali Jennings, the go-to receiver for Mr. Jay Carney. Already a 10-0 lead for Mills well, not for Mills Godwin, for Hermitage. Panthers moving down the field, matriculating the ball down the sidelines. They connect with Jalen Barnes, does Carney, would lead to this field goal. Give Godwin credit. 3 drives, only one of those ended up in a touchdown. Second quarter, though, up 13-0. The Godwin defense. I said give it up to him. There's no quitting this Godwin D to get the interception. Sean Bowers. He's also the Godwin quarterback, so he knows something about routes. He gets the pick, and then later, you want to hit a form tackle? Bowers. Boomstick. What a hit and tackle by Mr. Bowers, firing up the Godwin faithful. Hermitage says we know how to defend too, though. Number 40 gets in on the tackle, as does number 4, Lamont Fox. And then Hermitage got him going with the ground game. The touchdown run right there is 17. Jalen D. Smith carries the rock into the end zone. He finds Pater. Touchdown, Hermitage. And then look at the blocking and the running right here. C.J. Action Jackson. Over 100 yards rushing for Jackson, including this touchdown right here. It was all Hermitage all night long on homecoming. A happy one at that. Trying to stay undefeated. They'll do just that. Go to the final quarter. Another touchdown run for the Panthers, and they are just taking care of business right now. As number 22 finds Pater. Webster Hill the 4th. 33-0. Hermitage wins it.
We head back outdoors when we come back. The middle school game of the week takes us to Fairfield. Future Springers and Blue Devils battle it out on the gridiron as Rolfe comes calling. Plus, the Lady Warriors go for win number 10 in girls volleyball. That's straight ahead.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Time for the middle school game of the week. We hit the gridiron. It's Fairfield at home. Future Highland Springers taking on their rival, Rolfe, who are future, Verona Blue Devils. Number 21 getting it going for Rolfe. Jay Dabney with the run. And the running game, the Rolfe Indians, was something to behold. Great defense here, though. Check out number 25 for Fairfield, getting the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And they would turn the ball over on downs and take up the entire first quarter doing it. Second quarter, the okey doke. Whoop! He hit the C button on Xbox and runs for a first down. Into Rolfe territory, great run for Fairfield, and looked like they had something going, but the Rolfe defense would stand up. A fumble! Indians recover, and Rolfe takes over on downs. Defensive game. There were a few nice offensive plays, mostly all defense. Still in the second quarter, Rolfe. Watch him carry the pile. Number 21, he might have a future. Mr. Dabney with the run. And then they're going to go to the air. No, they're not. Huge stop again by the Falcons, getting the sack. And then we go to the second half, excuse me. And how about that for defense? Big old number 94 with the tackle. My goodness gracious, did he get a tackle right there? And then this is the play that would really change it. The botch snap on the punt. Rolfe gets the recovery, and it would lead to this. The short touchdown run, number 21, going to get it done. He finds Pater, 6-0 Rolfe. Now, Fairfield would still be in this game because they stopped the two-point conversion. So, 6-0. If Fairfield scores a touchdown and gets a point after touchdown, well, by sheer math, they win. Nice run right there to get it going, and then Fairfield to the air. Not a lot of passes, but number 5 again with a big-time catch. They got 6. And now, all of a sudden, The Falcons with a chance, but it's a backwards lateral. That's a live ball. Rolf jumps on it. The turnover's doomed Fairfield, and Rolf wins this chapter of the rivalry. 6-0 is your final. Well, let's go back to the big boy football, shall we? It's deep run, and it's TJ, and I don't know what's up with TJ, and I don't know what's up with those pants, but I do know one thing. That running back, number 2, is something special. Jalen Jackson with a long run to set things up in the first, but it would lead to a field goal, and deep run, special teams. The big-time block, they get the stop. Aiden Wheeler's been special for deep run, and he's special here. Is anyone gonna get him? I don't know. Yes, they do. Finally inside the 10-yard line. TJ gets the stop, but the Wildcats gonna punch it in. Literally, there it is. 4th touchdown, number 27 doing the honors. Matthew Johnson with a TD. And then later, how about some deep run defense? Anwar Wilson Bradley, no match for the deep run D. Now later, this is weird. In their own territory, it's a fake punt. The pass is incomplete, not just in their territory, deep in their territory. So deep run takes over inside the 20, and that fake punt would lead to this. Touchdown run, Mr. Aiden Wheeler. Deep run and cruise control, right? 14-0, 7:34 to go. Head coach Chad Hornick knows better, though. He used to coach TJ before he went to deep run, and there goes Jalen Action Jackson. Even in those pants, touchdown, TJ. And the Vikings on the board, 14-7, 5:24 to go in the second. Wildcats with an answer. They're going to do it with special teams. They had a blocked field goal. They had the stop on the fake punt. And then Dylan Schwartzman going to get a really nice return here on the kickoff return. That would lead to this. Field goal is up, and it is good. TJ did hold deep run with field goal, but still back to a 2-score advantage. So 17-7, 2:13 to go in the second. Wildcats get it back, but it's an Oski. Intercepted. Number 31. All the way back to the house. It's a pick 6 in TJ. Back in at 17-15 at the half. Second half. Wildcats back to the ground, and oh my. The big man, Matthew Johnson, with the carry all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Aiden Wheeler calls his own number. Second touchdown rushing of the night. He had over 100 yards on the ground, and that's as the quarterback. Pink out night. They raised over $8,000 for Susan G. Komen. Breast cancer awareness, 24-15. We go to the fourth. Jalen Jackson wants people to be aware of how good he is, and he's very good. It's a good run there, and they just keep running the same play. The old counter to the left. Jackson feasting on the deep run defense. Does he get there? No, down to the 1. So it will lead to this. Change sides, fourth quarter, touchdown, 1-yard plunge. TJ playing with confidence. Remember last week, they beat Glen Allen in a shootout. Now it's 24-21. We go to the fourth and final stanza. Anwar Wilson Bradley gonna hook up with his receiver like he's done it many times before. What a pass. Good coverage, but a better pass and catch. And then Jackson, touchdown, TJ. Vikings going for 2. And they get it. The pass. And yeah. Deep run saying they dropped the football. TJ now up 29-24 late in the fourth. Aiden Wheeler and company. TJ was ready for it. They get the stop. And then all they have to do is kneel down, and 2 straight stunners in 2 straight weeks for the Vikings. Playing in downtown Richmond, Thomas Jefferson earns this one. After Deep Run came back and beat Freeman a week ago, TJ goes to their house and wins. 29-24 the final. Glen Allen, I mentioned Flowers earlier, big win over John Marshall. Well, let's go to volleyball, shall we? Henrico's been a pretty nice surprise taking on the rivals Highland Springs. Lady Warriors looking for 10 wins on the year and still have an opportunity to get more. Highland Springs with a point right there. They're going to be happy with that one later, though. Henrico on the serve. And then nice play at the net. And then finishes it with the block. That is good for the point. Number 6, number 8. There's Zayn Rowe and Kalia Ellis in on the action. Warriors still in the first set. That'll work as well. Number 6 with the shot. Rowe. Remember LaChina Rowe? She is part of that Rowe family. They're all athletic. Really, all 3 of them. And then that is good for a shot as well. Number 2 getting it done. Jaden Spain. And then, another point. 25-11. They win the first set. We go to the second set. Changing sides. Springers on the serve. Warriors. Great shot there, but an even better block. Springer's front wall was ready for that one. Still, Jaden Spain on the serve. Number 7 doesn't have to do much to take care of that. Xavier Mines says that's all mine. Point. Lady Warriors. Still second set action. Warriors looking to take care of business. And that'll work. Quinn Murphy with the kill. Warriors on the serve again. That is an ace. Zayn Rowe with the ace. Springers say, well, we try to do that too. That's a great touch shot right there. Instead of setting it up for the pass, she goes for the point. It works for Lindsay Dodson. 25-19, they get the win. And then the third and final set, all Henrico. Another ace right there. These Lady Warriors can play. It'll be interesting come playoff time to see where they fit in, where they rank. But Spain and company getting it done. Number 3 for Highland Springs. She had a pretty solid night. She gets a point right there. And then she's on the serve. But in this match, way too much. Warriors get the point right there. They cannot corral it. And again, Zayn Rowe with the point. Warriors win.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.